Hello and welcome everyone to Last Level Press. I'm Mr. Black, and this is yet more of Let's Play Smite. Now, Violeta and I had some grandiose plans for what we were going to do for this episode and a couple of others to follow tonight, but due to some laptop issues on her end, we unfortunately could not make a collab work to do her first 15 with Smite tonight, but we are going to retry that tomorrow so that hopefully we can do our first co-collab thing with Smite very soon. Now, there are a couple of things that I want to cover before I jump into a match today. There's a bit of news regarding Smite, a few new features that I want to mention, so let's jump right on into that. For one of my favorite new alternate skins has been released, the Space Monkey for Unbots. I love it. It's everything that I adore. And I think that's meant to be like tribes-style armor in the Space Monkey design, so it's just awesome. Alright, next up. The $100,000, which is a bit of a misnomer, launch tournament for Smite is going to be held in, I believe, what is it, 6 days? Something like that? I don't know the details on how to enter it. There we are, until March 25th. I believe it's either the 25th or 26th that the tournament will be held on. And that's to celebrate the launch of the game, exiting beta, and going into full-on release. And every time that somebody buys the Poseidon alternate skin for Poseidon, another $5 gets added to the prize pool. So I called the $100,000 tournament a misnomer, because as you can see up here, the prize pool has well exceeded that total, and is now up to almost $200,000, sitting right now at $196,000. Now, the other promo they've got going on is the Cacodemon skin, which if you reach player level 30 by the end of the beta, you'll be able to be essentially unlocked the Cacodemon Emir skin for free. I am woefully far from that at only player level 6, so this really only applies to more advanced players than myself, or those with a lot more time to play this more often, but know that that is going on. Now, where did the other one go? Okay, the front page notification disappeared for it apparently, but there is also another free skin promo going for Artemis, which allows you to get the Stalker free skin. It's a darker, somewhat more earth-toned sort of skin for that I rather like. And to get that, you have to follow Smite Game at Twitter, at Smite Game on Twitter, and enter your email, and they'll send you a little redemption code, and you can enter that in the shop up here in-game. And not only will you be given the Stalker skin for Artemis, but if you don't already have that goddess unlocked, it will automatically unlock her for you so that you don't have to spend either gems or in-game favor to unlock her, which is a really cool little side perk to this promo. So if you guys want to get her, now's your chance to get her for free. And on that note, guys, if you still have not gotten your Solar Eclipse free skin for Ra, know that that promo is still going on as well. So you can, just like with the Twitter promotion, like Smite on Facebook, input your email, get the promo address, and then you'll be able to get the free Solar Eclipse skin for Ra as well. Now, the last little update that I have for Smite is that there has been a new god released. That would be Scylla, this cute, adorable little thing. And yes, she is definitely based on the horror of the deep sea myth from, I believe, Greek, or is it Roman mythology? I confuse those a great deal. But definitely takes on the childish evil sort of sensation of that character. Hey, I was still looking at the evil little girl. I have not played as her yet, and I have not actually played any matches where allies or enemies were playing as her, so I don't yet have any commentary upon how she plays in-game, and I don't plan to play as her just yet because I'm not ready to drop 200 gems or 11,000 favor because I don't have any of those. But be aware that Scylla is now released, and I lied before. One other thing that I want to mention before I jump into a match. I suppose I can at least jump into a queue now. Yeah, arena, there we go, join queue. So while I'm sitting in there, the god rotation, now that Scylla has been released, has changed. Now there are a new set of free gods available, and it's like Hi-Rez knew that I wanted to try a bunch of these different characters. Now Freya, Ares, and Tyr, along with Mercury and a few others, are now all in the free rotation. So I was really excited night before last, and meant to record an episode then, but it went really poorly, so I scrapped that, and I'm going to do it again now. I've now played 2 rounds as Freya, 1 as Tyr, and never before as Hades. Or not Hades, Ares. So I'm probably going to play as Ares tonight so that you guys can see my first experience with him. And then tomorrow when I play with Violeta, I'm probably going to give either Freya or Tyr another go, because I like both of them so far. I can see now, after playing around as Freya, a couple of rounds actually, why it is that some people are calling for a bit of a nerf on her, because early on I was getting massacred. I didn't really get how she worked, and then I really thought about how her abilities, function, and then about midway through the match, it all just kind of clicked for me, and suddenly I was wiping the floor with the opposition and just annihilating people, and it felt like it was a little too easy to do so. So that may be an issue. Now, the other thing with that is that it does take a bit of skill to use her properly, so it is kind of a reward for actually investing the time and effort and thought into figuring out how to make best use of her. But like I said, it just felt a little too easy to demolish my opponents as Freya, so I do kind of agree with those voices that are calling for a slight nerf on her. Okay, anyway, I've now locked in as Ares, and like I said, this will be the first time that I've played as him, so you guys will get to see my first reactions. From what I understand, he's supposed to be a sort of battlefield control kind of character that can also tank to a fair degree. So not actually my favorite type of character to play, but still one that I'm curious to give a shot. Tyr is pretty similar. Like I said, I tried him before, and I actually enjoyed him a great deal. There's almost like 2 characters in one with Tyr, because he's got 2 different stances, an offensive and defensive stance, and most of his abilities have different secondary effects, like either doing a bleed damage to an enemy or healing yourself based upon which stance you're in when you execute his skills, which is a pretty cool little modular way to make his skills work. So he was actually pretty fun to play. And there are also like little details in even his character model that change based upon your stance, like the gem that you can see embedded in his chest and his belt here. Those actually change color based upon your stance, which again, really cool little touch. Plus I also noticed a really nice small touch that is faithful to the lore for Tyr is that in Myth he was supposed to have had one of his hands severed. I believe it got like bitten off by Fenrir or some such like that. And I recognized that his hand that he doesn't wield his sword in just has a wolf-headed gauntlet on it, and at one point in one of his idle animations he'll kind of pull it off and you can see a bandaged stub there. So really, really nice little touch. Okay, anyway, actually I'm way too far forward. Let's have a look at Ares' abilities. Shackles. Chain extends from Ares' shield, doing damage to all enemies in the path. Hitting a god shackles them to Ares, cripples them, and prevents movement abilities. Okay, cool. Bolster defenses. Ares strengthens the defenses of himself and nearby allies, granting protections. Okay, party buff. Searing flesh. Flames pour forth from Ares' shield, engulfing enemies in a cone in front of him. Very cool. And finally, no escape. Ares throws out chains to all enemy gods in an area around him. All enemies hit by the chains are pulled to him after 2.5 seconds, taking damage and are stunned plus additional time. Yada, yada, yada. Very cool. Let's jump in and start contributing to this fight. He's got kind of a, not quite God of War. What's the series I'm thinking of? The one where they just released the second game not long ago, where you played as Death. I'm spacing on the name of that series, but this reminds me of the first game where you actually played as War. As in that series, you play as one of the 4 horsemen in each game. Really, like, this is gonna bug me now that I can't remember what it was called. Oh well. Alright, let's see here. Bolster defenses! Ooh, cool, we actually get a nice little idle animation for all of that. Burn! There is a rival, Ares. You are not the true god of war. And we're gonna go with AoE. I got you. I got you. Get him. Get him. Oh, damn it. Okay, alright. There's definitely a technique to Ares. Aha! Finally! Got him. Ra is looking like he is in pain. What the? I got him? Did I? It credited me with that, I think. Oh wait, no, that was an enemy killing someone. That was the enemy Ares killing one of my guys. Never mind. How dare you? You got my hopes up and then dashed them. You are employing psychological uh-oh, gonna die. Yep, saw that coming. Okay, somebody got me with a slow effect, and then... Ooh, dude! His death animation gets him shackled by his own chains and then pulled into the ground. That's kind of brutal. Kind of metal. Alrighty then. How long have I got? 2 seconds. Alright. Maple Moose! That's the guy playing Agni on the other team. I get a kick out of creative player names. Just kind of a vestige of getting a kick out of my own internet culture. Alrighty. Nope. And Kerchain! Oh, I missed! Let me hit you with... Burn! Fire! Wow. Oh, damn it. Somebody else got the last hit. Oh, well. And if I seem rather energetic tonight, guys, it's because I'm kind of on, like, a victory high. Because when we did our first practice round with Violeta and I was MVP in that round, so that felt good. Of course, we were up against bots, so it's not nearly as challenging as this, but it was still a round full of other players, including her, and I was still the #1 player on that team, so that's still an accomplishment. And then I also discovered over the last couple of days, to my great surprise, and I can say this without boasting, like, I'm seriously surprised, that I'm apparently really good at Hawken. I didn't expect to be, but I've now played several matches that I have not recorded, just because Fraps tends to really drain on my frame rate in that game. So once we get the new rig up and running, I'll be able to show you guys a bit more of that. But I have yet to play a single round for the last 48 hours of Hawken in which I did not place either first or second. So that is exciting. Oh, damn it! Did you see his health? Did you see it? Ah, alright. I gotta stop talking about other games and focus on this one. Alrighty then, level 10. Oh, I'm advancing in level pretty quickly here. Alright, how's the score looking? We're a little bit behind. They are at 420. Have fun, Colorado people. Okie dokie then. Let's start slaughtering some minions just because... Oh, okay. Never mind. They're already slaughtered. Ares, come here. And AoE! Okay. I don't know exactly what good shackling everybody to me does. Like, it does some damage to them, I think. But other than that, I don't really see an immediate benefit to it. Alright, let's bolster defenses. I gotta remember to do that. I tend to space out and forget to do... Yay! Alright, took down tier. I tend to forget to do party buffs, which is a bad habit of mine. But I'm just not used to, in most games, playing party buff characters. There we go. So, I don't usually play very good healers because of that. Shackle him! And burn! I don't know who I just killed. Or if I killed anybody, but a lot of people just died. Uh-oh. No, retreat! Italian swag is on a killing spree. I don't know if that guy's on my team or not. I hope so. Alright, let's heal a little bit. Alrighty, wow. I don't know that I've actually seen the arena look like this before, with this time of day. This is actually really pretty. Either that or I'm just terribly unobservant and it's done this before. I was just too focused on what was going on. Burn. Kill Tyr again. Kill him. Okay, Freya got him. Alright, as long as he dies, I'm okay with this. And shackle! Owie. Why can't I do anything? Go. Ow. Uh-oh. 2-on-1. I might be able to take the other Ares in a 1-on-1, but no, not a 2-on-1. Okie dokie. Retreat. Heal a little bit. Replace my potion. We'll go. Alright. So, I don't know exactly what the entry requirements are for the launch tournament for Smite. But if at all possible, I do kind of want to enter, if for no other reason than just to give a good show, because I know I'm not nearly good enough to compete with MOBA pros. I know this. I know this very well. But, at the same time, I would like to support this game by participating in the launch tournament. Although I don't know if you've actually got to be physically present at the Atlanta, Georgia launch event to do so. That's kind of the way that some of the stuff I've read reads, so unfortunately that may not be a doable thing. Oh, I'm really close to death. Oh, damn it. Almost got away. Almost. Almost does not count in this instance. Doesn't count in horseshoes, hand grenades, or AoE flamey shield attacks. That just doesn't have the same sort of colloquial ring to it. Welcome to the internet. Alright, now, it is time to focus. Because this is time for Stalker mode. I recognize Ares is not a stalker. He is not even Ukrainian, or Russian, or Russia-Ukrainian for that matter. But stalkers, in their most potent, they channel the power of Ares. Because where else would they get their power but from war itself? And burn! Haha! There we go, see? Stalker mode. Oh god. Okay. See, they recognized the threat that Stalker mode presents. I killed one man, and the rest of them fell upon me like jackals, like hyenas. For they know, set free, given the chance, I will annihilate them all. Alright, Maple Moose is still on killing spree. Ooh, pony load is... Oh, okay. That calls to mind some disturbing visuals, sir. I'm not sure I want to give you a shout-out, but it's too late. Alrighty. By the way... Actually, no, I'll save what I was about to say for my next Hawken video, so... Some of you guys are now going to be wondering, what was he going to say? Well, you're just going to have to wait and tune in. There will definitely be more Hawken content coming, but that will probably have to wait until my new rig is finished. Although now, a little update for you guys that actually care enough to watch a lot of my material. The case, power supply, and RAM have all arrived. So, obviously that does not a computer make, but it's exciting to actually finally have a good number of the pieces to our new PC rig arriving and here. Like, as Violeta put it, it's like Christmas every day when new pieces show up. And this beast is going to be heavy! Because the power supply itself, like, I wasn't even sure what was in the damn box. It was so heavy when I got the package. And then, when the case arrived, that thing is heavy as hell too, so... I'm gonna get some weightlifting on when I move this thing around, because... my living space is in an upstairs environment. And of course my office is in my living space. So, yeah, getting this thing up here is gonna be a treat. Come on, burn, burn. He's made of ice! He should burn! Shackle him. Oh, come on. I've got him. I've got him shackled. He's harpooned like a giant freaking ice whale. Get him. Get him. Burn. Burn. Melt him. Global warming my ass, Emir. Oh god. Nope, nope, nope. Can I stab Raw in the face? Haha! Stabbed Raw in the face. Oh, and now my face got stabbed. Because what goes around comes around, even in war. Truly, war is hell. There are no winners in war. Except me, for I am its very embodiment. War wins war. That was a more poignantly philosophical statement than I really meant to make. Alright, anyway, let's see. This is not time for highbrow philosophical musings. This is time for mindless violence. I think I just dodged those creepy tentacle monster things. Hello, Neith. I'm going to shackle you now. Because that's just how Ares gets down. Oh, wait, no. Where in the hell did you... Oh, damn it, she used her little flippy ability. Oh, yes! Freya got her. That was one of my favorite abilities when I played Freya, is her number 4 ability that lets her just leap into the air and fly for a moment, kind of like Apollo. Oh, damn it, Raw is after my ass. Damn. I had a potion. I could have saved myself, probably, had I used my potion and not just my speedy boots. Oh well. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. This is definitely still, like most MOBAs, a very, very steep learning curve game. Even though the learning curve is much more approachable because of the fact that it's got things like the auto item and auto skill level, so that you don't have to stress about those things unless you want to. And you can extract more power and more efficiency out of characters by tweaking those. But as I've mentioned before, I'm nowhere near good enough at this game to be able to really effectively tweak progressions for even the characters that I'm best with yet. One day. Some people think that they are smarter than Ares. Maybe. But those people are not faster than chains! I don't know why I always do that on a minion. I just wanted to... Oh, hi, Tyr. I didn't even know you were here. I just met you, and this is crazy! But I've got a flaming shield. So die not maybe. Not maybe. Definitely. No one said Ares was good at music. Ares is not good singer. I've decided Ares is just... He has become my Smite stalker mode. I don't know why. He just has. Deal with it. Alright. It's burning the countryside. Burning it. Oh, pony load got him. Damn it, pony load. That is a phrase I never expected to say. I seem to strike that phrase at least once a week now. Thank you, YouTube. As I've said before, this is just one of those jobs that leads one to utter weird phrases on a frequent basis. Uh-oh, I'm not sure I wanted to attract that many gods into close proximity with me. That was a bad idea. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Okie dokie. Well, at least they all died because my teammates got to them after I weakened them. That's a something. That's a something. Alright, how's the score looking? Yay! We're ahead. Very cool. How am I looking on this team score? Pretty bad. I'm basically in 4th place. But it's my first time as Ares, so as long as I'm not last, I am okay with this. I've definitely decided that Ra and Loki are far and away my best characters thus far. Especially Ra. I've really gotten my mind around how he works now. So, if I do manage to do any competitive recordings later on, that is very likely who I will be playing as. Unless I get a little better with Loki. Just because him, I feel like I can really confidently step into a fight and wreck faces with. Alright. Now we're going to shackle all of you! And bang! Bang! Kill him here! Kill him! Kill him dead! Oh, burn! Oh, Ymir got away! Ooh, now I need to get away. Or not. That's good too. Look at that run! That is a swagalicious run if ever I saw one. Look at that. Agni, you fabulous bastard. He is fun to watch now. I really like Agni's redesign. I'm glad they redesigned him. Alrighty then. Let's see. That really is a pretty visual at the other end of that tournament. Or rather, at the other end of the arena. Okie dokie. Murder some minions. Because really, that's Ares' favorite pastime. Murdering minions, long walks on the beach, and stabbing infidels who do not recognize Ares as the greatest threat to all peaceful men. That is to say, a little galley man. No, no, oh damn it. Alright, I gotta stop getting overextended. I'm overestimating how hardy Ares is, and that's getting me in trouble. Because playing as Tyr, especially in defensive mode, I could actually extend pretty far and hold enemies back and let other teammates who had better ranged abilities essentially snipe them from afar while I held them at bay. But I don't think getting into those same habits with Ares is a good idea, because he just doesn't seem to be able to take the same kind of punishment as Tyr. Uh-oh, uh-oh, ow, whoa. I think I just got hit by like 3 different abilities at once, and it annihilated me. Okay, well. This is slowly becoming one giant death montage for me. But not on the side that I would have liked playing as Ares. God mode. I like this announcer. He's not nearly as annoying as some other MOBA announcers. This guy doesn't sound like he's taking himself terribly seriously. He's just kind of funny. Alrighty, although I would not at all be averse to, in like Dota style, see in the marketplace options for eventually downloading or unlocking alternate announcer voices. Like, I'm just tickled to death that Dota now features GLaDOS as an optional announcer voice. That's just awesome. I would really like to see something similar to that with this game. My #1 request, Hi-Rez, if you should ever see this, I want the narrator from the Stanley Parable. That's who I want narrating my Smite games. If you can grant that wish, I will be forever in your debt. Go, get him, get him! Oh, come on! I melted his face, and Neath got the damn kill. Ah. Alright. Maple Moose, do something useful. Ooh, this is really down to the wire. 29 to 24. This could be anybody's game. I love it when matches are tight like this. I mean, it's fun to just annihilate somebody and just stomp all over them, but really close neck-and-neck matches like this. These are the ones that get the tension up, that get the blood boiling. I like that. Why is the music dying down? Because I also like that usually... There it goes, it's coming back. At the end of these matches, when you get somebody below 50 points, I think is when it triggers, the music picks up, the audience gets louder, it gets really dramatic. Are you not entertained? And it just gets really awesome. Okay, so, victory. And lag. Victory is good, lag is bad. Okie dokie then. What the? Chest bump! Yeah! Alright, so, Ares is a dude bro. Noted. Are you not entertained? Yes! Ares and I are on the same page. Except for the whole dude bro part, but that's okay. That's okay. I can look past that, man. I can look past that. Alrighty then. GG indeed. That was fun. That was really close. I like that. Alright, so I got 5 kills, 19 assists. Not my best performance ever. Not by a long shot. But let's see how I did. Oh god, 12 deaths. 19 assists. Well, I did better than that guy. Well, no I didn't. No I didn't. Never mind. Artemis did much better than me. She got 1 less kill, but a lot more assists, and didn't die nearly as often, so I think I was actually in last place that time. Well, at least we won overall. I swear, I feel like that guy that just got back from a really bad date, I swear it's not always like this! I always do really well when I'm not recording, and now I record and suddenly I'm in last place. That's just splendiferous. Alright. But speaking of the little ending animations with some gods, I really hope that tomorrow we win when Violeta and I do our next collab and I play as Tyr, because I won't spoil it for you guys yet. If we don't win tomorrow, I'll spoil it. But Tyr has, bar none, the best victory animation in the game, at least that I've seen thus far. But so far, Tyr's got the best one. I really hope I can show you that tomorrow, guys. Or whenever these get published and uploaded, because sometimes we'll just marathon recording these things, and then we'll record like 8 or 9 episodes of a bunch of different games in a single day, and then they don't get released until like 8 or 9 days later as it all gets spaced out. So hopefully sometime in the very near future you'll see what I mean. And then there's the Space Monkey. So anyway, guys, reminders. Facebook promo, Solar Eclipse Raw. Twitter promo, Stalker Artemis. So if you want them, go get them. You've got, what is this, 5 days, 6 days? Yeah, 6 days, 7 hours, 32 minutes until Smite launches and leaves beta and becomes a fully released game. So if you want to see if you can weasel your way into the tournament down in Georgia, like I said, I have no idea exactly what the entry requirements are, but they may still be accepting applicants. I don't know. I also don't know if you need to physically be there to enter. I'm going to look into that, and if nothing else, on the day of the release, I will probably do a bit more Smite coverage. I would love to stream Smite all day just to kind of celebrate it getting released, but unfortunately our setup just does not allow for that right now. Our connection is not good enough, and I don't have my new PC rig set up so that it could actually handle that kind of load. So unfortunately, I will not be able to do that, but I will still endeavor in the future to make Smite probably a pretty frequent game to stream whenever we do start setting up for live streams, which, as I mentioned before in my last vlog, is going to be a priority pretty soon. So, anyway, thank you guys for joining me for this episode of Let's Play Smite. I'm Mr. Black here at Last Level Press, and as always, I wish you all good gaming and Godspeed.